Tina, we have a beautiful day. How's everything going?
Everything's going great, Alyssa, and it's great to have you here. Watched you hit a few shots before we started, and I really have a good feel for what you're doing, and I'm looking forward to get you on this pressure mat so we can get you some better strikes.
Let's get started.
So Alyssa, this V1 pressure mat is really to show us the traces in your feet. It's going to tell us what you're doing from the ground up, okay? Golf swings are really dynamic. They give us a lot of energy and a lot of power from the ground up. So we're going to really take a look at what you're doing, watch a few swings, see what's happening with your feet, and then what's happening through your body and out through the golf club to the ball. Okay?
All right.
So just go ahead and swing, have some fun. If we go and look at your video, this is really actually very, very good. Can you see this is darker?
Yes.
On the pressure right here. So that's telling us that you're in your heels.
Okay.
Head set up.
Okay.
Okay, so with an 8-iron, I mean, the pressure on your left side is good. Like when we set up for a short iron, we want to be 55 left, 40, 45 right, pressure-wise, how we're pressuring our feet.
All right.
But you're in your heels. So to be dynamic, we want to be more in the balls of our feet. So the trace always determines and always shows what the path of the club is going to be. They always match.
Okay.
So I say subconsciously, if the face is open, the path is left.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to fix your grip first, and I want to fix your setup and give you some foot flare so we can get that right hip to pivot better so you have more room on the takeaway. When I first saw her, her left-hand grip was weak. It was more to the left. She had no foot flare. Her stance was pretty narrow, and the face was, you know, her right hip was going high. So she was getting, because her arms are so long, she was getting her right hip high and the club outside, and she had no room. So the face was open, and then she was coming across it and trying to get out of the way. She's a great athlete, so she was trying to figure out what to do to hit the ball solid and straight. So I put a force pedal under the ball of her left foot, and I put this blackboard, which I use for her right foot, so she can feel herself, you know, moving into her right side, and she's feeling the ground. As she's moving into the right side, she's also pushing into the ground. So she was learning how to push into the ground so she could load into the ground and the ground could push back as she's rotating. Well, I think a lot of, you know, women are taught not to use the ground, not to brush the, you know, take a divot, and are not really taught to hit the ball very hard. And I disagree with that, and I think we need to empower women. You know, get some dirt on the club face and hit it hard, and teach them how to throw balls and teach them how to use the ground, and you know, just give them knowledge so they have more tools in their toolbox. Some of them are afraid to hit the ground because they've been told to keep their head down and their left arm straight. So, you know, when we get that motion or thought process out of their heads and they start using the ground, then, so we're pushing and pulling versus staying down and pulling the arms up. We're doing the opposite, and now everything shallows itself out in nice little divots. Okay?
Okay. So like that miss is okay is what you're telling me right now.
Yeah, because you're still kind of swaying. But you notice that the ball's not going right anymore.
Right.
The ball flew 10 yards further.
Okay.
Path is 0.
Okay.
Face is closed 8 degrees. Hey, look at that. Look at that. She just hit a drop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the wind knocked it down a little bit, but.
What's great about this pressure mat is it just gives you immediate feedback, right? The numbers don't lie, and then you can make changes so fast, right? So you're not wasting your time out here.
Yeah.
So if you can get a pressure mat or get on a pressure mat to make your changes, it's gonna be a lot more efficient, much quicker, and you're gonna see your golf swing change, you know, that much faster.
Yeah,
immediately.
If you're ready to get better at golf, our friends at V1 Sports provide tools and apps to help you improve your swing and your game. One quick way to start is by visiting v1sports.com to get the V1 Game app. This app allows you to track your next round while providing distances and scoring on the course. Visit v1sports.com right now and sign up for the Birdie or Eagle package to unlock all that V1 Game has to offer.